The Blight, also called the Grey, was a devastating affliction that appeared during the High Republic era. Though first believed to be a disease, it affected all matter-living beings, plants, terrain, and even buildings, draining them of life and color, until only a chalky, calcified husk remained. Victims did not feel pain. Instead, the infected area felt empty, as if life and the Force itself had withdrawn. To Jedi, the Blight felt unnaturally dead in the Force, similar to the effect of the nameless creatures on Force sensitives. In truth, the Blight was not a disease at all, but an ancient hunger that existed within a Force nexus on the planet Sophros, in a void between the light and dark sides of the Force. From this same nexus evolved creatures known as the Shriekerai, called the Nameless by the wider galaxy. The Shriekerai naturally consumed both light and dark Force energy in equal measure, and in doing so, they kept the hunger contained and balanced. This balance was broken when the Shriekerai were forcibly removed from Sophros and used as weapons against the Jedi. As more Shriekerai were taken and killed, fewer remained to contain the hunger. Eventually, the balance collapsed, and the hunger escaped into the galaxy as the Blight. Each Shriekerai death made the Blight worse, and it began erupting on random worlds, slowly spreading through physical contact with infected matter. By 228 BBI, the Blight appeared on the moon of Arlee, trapped inside the Nihil occlusion zone. It spread across valleys, cities, and even underground cave systems, desiccating rivers and farmland. Within weeks, it had consumed nearly half the moon, and total destruction seemed inevitable. When Care Santeka accidentally touched the Blight, it began calcifying his hand. His companions amputated the limb and sealed it inside a containment field, stopping the spread through his body. That preserved hand was later delivered to the Jedi Council as proof of the threat. Jedi investigators soon discovered that the Blight was connected to the Nameless and far older than the Nihil conflict. Meanwhile, dark-side plant creatures known as the Drenir sensed the Blight approaching and feared it, calling it a diseased root spreading through the galaxy. The truth was finally revealed when Jedi Masters Avar Kriss and Elzar Mann encountered the remaining Shriekerai. They learned that the hunger could only be contained through a perfect balance of light and dark within the Force nexus. With too few Shriekerai left to hold it back, Avar and Elzar chose to take their place. Avar anchored the light, Elzar anchored the dark, and together they imprisoned the hunger, halting the spread of the Blight and saving the galaxy, though at the cost of their freedom and normal lives. Even after containment, the damage remained. Entire regions of planets were left permanently lifeless, their scars lingering for decades. Long after the Blight was stopped, Jedi could still feel the emptiness it left behind in the Force, a reminder that even when the galaxy survives, some wounds never truly heal.